I did not make a movie for the Botcon Film Fest this year. There's a whole host of various complicated reasons. I'm an asshole, I didn't have any ideas, didn't pay attention to the time, etc., etc. But I didn't want to forego my once-a-year updates on my YouTube channel. So I thought to myself, is it possible that you could half-ass something at the last minute? And I decided that yes, I could half-ass something at the last minute. Now, I know what you're thinking. There are going to be dozens of actual reviewers talking about these Botcon toys pretty soon, so why should we listen to a white asshole like you? Which is racist, by the way. But the answer is this. I only live 20 minutes away from here. And what that means is I could bring a shitload of my own toys for comparison shots. So first up is Pirate Captain Cannonball. And we compare him to the original toy and ask ourselves, how do they stack up? Which one's better? Well, the new one is better, because Cybertron toys suck. And when you think Cannonball, you think his second in command, Brimstone. And I have no idea if he's second in command, I just made that up. So here's the new Brimstone, and here's the original Brimstone. And again we ask, which of the two is better? And again we answer, the new one, because Cybertron toys suck. But the real question is, how do these two look next to their crewmate, Axor? And the answer is, alright, because movie toys are, alright. Here's DevCon, who is notable for being in an episode of G1 that wasn't particularly good or memorable. And here's his buddy, Smokescreen, who's known for being in a couple episodes of G1 that weren't particularly good or memorable. So if you wanted the DevCon to hang out with your Smokescreen, I mean, they can obviously do that. Enjoy. This is Ferrak. I have nobody to compare Ferrak to because Ferrak is nobody. You can't blame me for that. You can't. Do Pounce and Wingspan next. Marcus, throw me my Pounce and Wingspan. It's over on the bed. It's over on the bed. Reach for it. Pretend it's an Oreo and reach for it, will you? So here's Pounce and Wingspan, and they serve to answer the question, what would Pounce and Wingspan look like if they didn't transform into what Pounce and Wingspan transform into? Here they are compared to the original Pounce and Wingspan. And, well, you gotta pick your poison. You can have a Pounce and Wingspan whose legs don't move, or you can have a Pounce and Wingspan who don't transform into what they transform into. One good note is that the new Pounce and Wingspan can hold the old Pounce and Wingspan's weapons. So that's the kind of thing that gives you a nerd boner. Feel free to start splooging. Now, if you have access to a time machine and a bank, they also made this custom thing from Mech Ideas that is supposed to sort of look like Pounce and Wingspan. I obviously have half-assed it and not painted it up or taken the drills off. He also turns into a thing that sort of looks like what Pounce and Wingspan turn into, if you're stupid. So, really, pick the thing that disappoints you least when it comes to them. No matter what, you're gonna have to say fuck it. Just pretend you're going to Denny's. I mean, nobody ever says, let's go to Denny's. They say, fuck it, let's go to Denny's. And that's what these toys are. They're Denny's. This is Shock Rat, who sounds like something Mega Man should be fighting. This is Ape Link. It sounds like something Link from Zelda would transform into. I don't know anything about either of these guys. They appeared in comics and stories that I've never read. He eventually turns into Rampage because the Matrix gives him crabs, and he looks like Optimus Primal. I don't mean to imply that I think those stories are stupid, but you're free to infer that I think they're stupid. On the plus side, this 10th anniversary Optimus Primal mode is taller than the new generation's Rat Trap. I would show you closer, but this actually isn't mine. Hey Marcus, can I open up your Rat Trap?
I'm trying to sleep.
So this is Alpha Trion, kind of, sort of like Alpha Trion. I don't really have another Alpha Trion to compare him to, but here's Vector Prime or something, and I think they painted him into Alpha Trion once, maybe. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time to prepare, okay? But actually, I did bring along one other fitting comparison. Here is Beast Machine's Cheetor, who in the comic transforms into Alpha Trion. Oh my god, that's a spoiler, I'm so sorry. This is Ginrai. I don't know much about Ginrai. I'll be honest, I haven't seen all that much Japanese Transformers. I tried. I got like 3 or 4 episodes into Headmasters, and then Soundwave and Blaster killed each other somehow, and then they rebuilt them, and they were the exact same guys, but with different names, so like, I was out, you know? But Ginrai, from what I understand, is supposed to look like Optimus Prime, and he looks like Optimus Prime if he was a creamsicle. So, I wasn't quite sure who to compare him to, so I just brought along some guys who were kind of Japanese, I guess. I mean, you know, sort of, right? Kuryu ga itara tamanori shikomitai ne. Jikai Dragon Ball Z. And then I guess he bends over and shows you his panties. I don't know. Here is Scorponok. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have anyone to compare him to. I was gonna bring the Perfect Effect Warden, you know, not Fortress Maximus third-party toy, but I forgot. And I could go home right now and pick him up and bring him back here, but that's way more effort than I'm putting into this thing, as you would know if you've been paying attention. But I found a picture online comparing this mold to the Perfect Effect Warden mold, and they look pretty good together. And here it is. And here we have Flame War. She was the attendee freebie figure. As such, I didn't expect her and didn't bring anyone along to compare her to. Here's Optimus Prime. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be smaller than Optimus Prime, so close enough, you know? Fuck it, let's go to Denny's. I'm gonna sign off now. That's 4 a.m. and I have to be up in like 3-4 hours so I can get ready for Hasbro to tell me what toys they're gonna sell me next year. Thank you for listening, and oh yeah, there was Flare Up too. I don't think anyone cares about Flare Up though. Good night.